Good morning, Canada. Good morning, US. Good morning, world. Good morning, designers, installers, dealership owners. Yes, we are doing something different today. As you guys can see, we are not in our usual spot for our webinars. My name is Marcos Galbert. I'm the Director of Marketing for Decor. And today we decided to do something a little different. Instead of being in our studio, I decided to transform my office into a studio. And as you guys can see, we have a different setup over here. I have a microphone in front of me, my computer. And to recap, the XP, Fall XP 2024, I'm going to do something a little different. Instead of presenting to you with a fancy PowerPoint and stuff, I have here with me Mandy Cantillon, one of my team members here. She's the first one. And we have a few more people joining us today. I'm going to be interviewing the people that were behind the scenes during this whole event, just to understand their perspective, what were their points, what they see, and how this whole thing went about. I hope you can stay with us. Our chat's live. You can send the questions if you have any questions about the events. Also, something that I don't know if we share or it's a secret, but I'm going to share anyway now. By the end of this webinar, I'm going to be launching the 2025 dates as well and share with you all a little bit of the things we're going to be changing for next year events. Mandy, how's it going today?
It's going good, going good. It's a little rainy outside, but it's all right.
Yeah, I think it's about time to have some snow, right?
Yeah. The good thing about Morden is we had a proper fall this year, so that was something to look forward to.
Yes.
The cozy fall days.
I guess no one was complaining about the lack of snow.
Yeah, slow start to winter for sure.
So Mandy, start talking now, coming back to the event and talking about the event. What all goes into planning and organizing an event like this?
A whole team of people, to be honest. We typically start really like a year before the event to figure out the dates and plan out how it's going to kind of work for the year. And then our design team starts about 6 months prior, planning out all the materials, printed materials, and kind of the experience that's going to happen while we have our visitors. And then like the last 3 weeks, like 3 weeks leading up to the event, we are just, heads down, focused on trying to make sure everything is going to run seamless while people are here.
Fantastic. And the way you're saying now and explaining, I'm assuming it's very smooth and no issues at all, right?
We want it to feel that way. Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, that being said, what was the biggest challenge to put something like this together, and how did you overcome those kind of things?
The biggest challenge, I think, is D-Day, the time of the event, working through the kind of the obstacles that pop up while the day goes along. Just making sure people are where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be, that everyone's having a good time, and that things feel seamless, like I mentioned before.
Yeah. One thing we always say here, it doesn't matter if you have small little hiccups. What matters the most is the experience in the end of the day, right?
Yep.
And one last question for you. I don't want to hold you. I know you have a lot of things to do. As you said, you start planning the 2025 already, right?
Yeah.
If you get to choose one moment of this whole event, which moment would be the pinnacle, the moment that you say, no, that was the best moment?
Sure. It's probably, obviously the events leading up to the last day are super amazing, but so far we've done 3 XP events, and that last event of that last day is really just like a time to let loose and have fun. And it's been so amazing watching everyone's kind of personalities come out after, a few days of learning and being educated, and just seeing everyone come like just dressed formally, looking spectacular, leaning into the themes of our events and really just embracing it. It's very rewarding at the end of the event.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's a phenomenal event. Anything we can expect for 2025? Without sharing the secret, please.
So I guess one of our goals here in marketing is to always kind of outdo ourselves from the last time. And it's really hard when you put on amazing events to top what you did before. So 2025 is going to be something different. The past 2 years we haven't done this. So it's going to be a really new, fresh, exciting experience.
Fantastic. Thank you so much
no
for
problem.
your time with us here. It's always nice to hear from the ones organizing the events, right? So now that we talk a little bit about the preparation, we're going to move on and talk about the day one. what happened during day one, right? We had the first thing we had in the morning was our disrupt sessions. We had a few speakers coming to join us there. We had 4 sessions. Some designers also, we had a round table there. And after that, we have the games, which is the intent of the games is to relax a little bit, to disconnect and connect, and then to start moving throughout the day and to move to have some more relaxed time there. In the evening, we had something completely different this time. The games, it's not new. The drop sessions are not new. Obviously, the speakers were new speakers. But in the evening, we had something completely different. And now with me here, I have Heidi. And Heidi is going to share what happened during the event. Heidi, how's it going today?
Very good, thank you.
Let me ask you something. That was completely different. We've never done something like that before. How did the idea come about?
So, I know that we have got so many fantastic people inside our company, and I'm like, how do we show others how great we are on the inside? How do we let them know that there's so much talent and so many great offerings inside our company? And so I thought, well, if we can show them just a little bit of who we are during that dinner, that's how it kind of came up. And I'm like, we've got 529 people and 31 countries that we represent. What a great idea if we can get just a little bit of that out there and share who we are on the inside.
Can you share a little bit with our spectators that were not there? How was the evening? What was that about?
So it was fantastic. It was a very chill evening, very relaxed setting. We had lots of things for them to do and so much opportunity for them to meet new people, to talk to some of our staff members. And a really good networking opportunity for all of them. So it was pretty fantastic, I think.
Fantastic. And what was the experience we were hoping our guests to get there?
So I think 2 things that came out of that. So number 1, I wanted them to get to know us, right? So I wanted them to feel our heart on the inside. And I truly believe that was out there. They got to meet a little bit of our people in there, and they got to experience our cultures, which is really important. And then number 2, I think the networking part went fantastic that evening. So we had some people sitting and we had some people standing. You could see that they went from table to table, which was pretty awesome. In the back, we had some things that they could do. And so they got to meet each other there too. So I think with meeting us and who we are on the inside and that networking part, I think really worked well together.
Yeah. I feel when you put like smart people together in a room, we don't need to do much, right? We just need to give the tools, give the space, and the ideas can flow, right?
Hands down.
Yeah. Congratulations on putting this event together. It was phenomenal.
Thank you.
The food was amazing.
It was
fantastic. We had 5 different cuisines there, right? Representing the people we have working at the core as well. So it was phenomenal. One last thing I want to ask you. If you get to share one specific moment from that evening that is still marked in your heart, what would that be?
Oh, so when I do events, I'm usually the person at the back, right? So I'm just kind of making sure things flow together, the problem solver. This was one night where I could actually be at the front. So I know when I was doing the thread board, I got to talk to a lot of designers and I got to meet some new friends, which was pretty cool. Because again, normally I'm in the back of the bus, so to speak. So this was kind of fun. I learned more than skills that I had about wood, which, okay, so I'm an event planner. I don't know a lot of what goes out. So I did learn a ton of things that way too, and how they put things together, what their favorite materials were. It was pretty fantastic. So I'd have to say that was my favorite part, getting to meet new people.
That's awesome. Heidi, thanks for taking the time to sit with us a little bit.
Thank you.
To transition a little bit, let me ask my team on the back of the cameras here. Are you ready to launch the videos here? Can you press the button play or no? Production, can you launch the video? Yeah. Okay, so to finish the day 1 recap, we are gonna now watch a 1-minute video recapping the whole day.
Design is everything you don't think it is. It's science, it's math, it's psychology.
The way we cook and the foods we eat and how our bodies are nurtured are really important, especially as we age.
I love coming up here. Decor always treats us so nice.
There's just so much to learn. Everyone's perspective is so great.
We get to meet so many people that care so much, they know so much. I learned a lot from the peers, not just from decor.
I hope everyone had a great time again.
We've had all these events and all this food and all these things going on that it's just like really, really great.
Color is actually something that I love. Also the living finishes. I think living finishes are a lot of fun.
Honestly, the options are endless, and it's just up to our creative minds to push that envelope forward and create something new and exciting and innovative.
Fantastic. I still get emotional when I see and when I watch this video again. And let me tell you, I probably watched this video many times. So now moving to day 2. Day 2 was the day that we had the plant tours in the morning, and right after we had the showroom tours where we launched some new product and we were able to show the new showroom experience we have been providing here in our events. Something that I have now here with me, I have Megan, our social media specialist here. I know sometimes she doesn't appear much because she's in back of the camera recording and talking to people. How's it going, Megan? How's it going today?
Good. Going good.
Going good. Awesome. So yeah, I think you were the member of the team in most events. You were, I think you were in all of them, right?
Yes, I was. Yes.
At least for a portion of the day, you were kind of taking some shots here and there. Starting with the beginning of the day, we had the plant tours in the morning, right? In the day 2. I have one question that I would like to ask, because the big thing we showed that day, obviously some of our guests have been seeing the tours, have been done tours with us before, the plant tours and stuff. How was their reaction? What was the reaction of our guests when they saw the new automation line, the best BS1 line running there?
That is a great question. I would say, in one word, probably fascinated. That's what I saw over and over again and heard from them. And they're just truly fascinated seeing the automation in person and just the processes we have in place. Yeah, I think they were just amazed at seeing in person how it all works.
Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, I don't know if you had the opportunity. You probably did, because you were all the way above as well on the plant,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
One of the moments that particularly I felt like was very beautiful to see is when you are on top of the new sorter,
that's such a
that
cool
you can see the
view.
whole thing, right?
It's amazing. Yes. Yeah. It just seemed to be blown away just by the size of it all and how it all works. Truly fascinating. And I remember one of the designers saying that seeing it all in person really helps them for when they go back home, understanding how the product is made and just, getting a clearer picture of what we do here. This truly helps knowing the product better. I thought that was
that's fantastic. So after we did the plant tours, we move all the way back to the showroom, right? The showroom experience. We don't call showroom anymore. We just call showroom just because we are used to.
Yeah.
The way we call now is the decor design experience or design center, right? And one question I have about that experience specific, right? How did the event inspire creativity in our designers?
question. From what I heard, it was a lot, because one of our themes was for this event was explore. Like, we wanted to plan these tours and get them to explore the new techniques and products that we had there for them. And yeah, something I heard over and over again was just how seeing it here, seeing it in person, like, it just opens up a whole new world of how it could be done, back home. Their day-to-day inspires them to maybe try new things that they wouldn't have tried otherwise, and just, opens up some new possibilities. So I thought that was definitely some things I heard, and that was really cool to see them get inspired by the showroom, by the design center.
If you haven't been in our showrooms yet, again, see, I said we're not going to call showroom and I'm calling showroom again. In our decor design center, about 2 years ago, we transformed the whole thing. We changed the way we were doing that experience. We still have our commercial showroom in Winnipeg, where you can go. Everybody that comes to visit us normally pass through our showroom in Winnipeg, where you can see the traditional kitchen showroom with all displays we have there. But here in Morden, we did something a little different. Instead of focusing on the retail aspect of it or the normal traditional kitchen showroom, we deconstruct the whole thing, and now we have the Decor Design Center. It's a place meant to inspire you, designer, on how to do your job better, right? So we have a lot of disconstructed kitchens, a lot of products that are still in development and not launched in the market yet. So you can share your thoughts and your opinions about that. So it is a little bit different than the traditional showroom. And again, here's my invite. If you haven't come yet, make sure to come 2025 because we will be there. And again, that's the third XP we do. And every time we do an XP, every 6 months we have done now last year, we did something different in the showroom. The showroom always changed. Anytime we have a new event, the Decor Design Center changes and we change something there. We move stuff around, we move the colors of the kitchens, we launch some products. So every time you come, you have something to see over there. Megan, one last question. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
If you get to choose one moment, because you saw all the way from day zero to post-show,
Yes.
right? If you get to choose one moment, what was the moment of the event for you? Like the best moment, or was this?
There's so many, but I think if I had to pick one, absolutely had to just pick one, it would probably be seeing the reactions at the EDA. That was just seeing the emotions and the excitement, and it was incredible. I loved seeing that, seeing the crowd's reactions, of the winners, and then just going up and getting their trophies. And it was really special. I think that was probably my favorite.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Again, thank you so much for
You're
joining us here.
welcome. Thank you.
So, as Megan just shared with us here, Elite Design Awards was the moment for her. We're gonna go now watch a second day recap video, and right after I get my last guest over here to talk and to review, to recap, better saying, the Elite Design Awards 2024. So, in a minute, we're back again.
It's truly fascinating. It's truly fascinating to be able to see everything for yourself rather than just hearing from it and looking at videos.
As designers, everything's constantly changing, so going and seeing how things are done.
Being able to explain a product from the heart and soul as opposed to being able to think about it and learn more about it makes a big difference.
Coming here is always amazing. Decor is, to me, one of the best manufacturers probably on the planet.
I just like to be inspired by things, so even seeing something as simple as changing the edge banding on a cabinet or different door fronts that I wouldn't have entertained in the past, but seeing them in different use situations is really great.
Yeah, a lot of great ideas taken away from this visit. Being able to display the capabilities with cabinetry, there's so much that people don't know is possible that you can really get that wow factor out of, and that's fun to see.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so now we are here to talk a little bit about the Elite Design Awards. When we are organizing the events here, we have a order of work, right? The idea is to build the event up to get to the last moment, Elite Design Awards, and then to be able to celebrate your guys' work, the designers' work we have here. And today I have Sam with me over here. How's it going, Sam? How's the day been going today?
Oh, it's good. I mean,
gloomy?
Yeah, it's raining. We had to swim here basically, but
yeah, it's part of the game, right?
Yeah.
It's the time of the year. I mean, we're kind of late to have snow already, right? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not from Canada. I miss snow already. I would like to have
yeah,
something
I'm
like
ready for it, to be honest.
All white, all white. Sam, we're here to talk about the Elite Design Awards, right? The last event of the Academy XP, the moment we are celebrating the designers that work and everything that they put together, right? The first question I have for you, what was the general feeling at ADA?
Yeah, it's always an energy of celebration and excitement. I think, it's the last event, so you may expect people to be a bit tired, but like everyone's always so uplifted and excited and like energetic to be there. And of course, everyone's dressed up and ready to go. It's it's celebratory. It's fun.
Yeah, it's an awesome moment. Megan just mentioned that one of the things that she likes the most is the reaction they have when they get announced or their names got called, right?
Yeah.
It's beautiful to see a lot of people getting very emotional with that, right?
Yeah.
And how do you think the Elite Design Awards impact our community?
Well, I think everyone in their career likes to be appreciated. And I think this is just a great opportunity we have to celebrate our designers. Like we don't really have a business without these dealers, and the designers play a huge role in what our products end up looking like. And I think it's just a great opportunity to celebrate them and show them we appreciate everything
Fantastic. They do. So other than being part of the events team, you are our marketing analyst here. You do content, you do automations, and you also you are the person behind the NPS surveys, right?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. Can you share with us 1, 2, maybe whatever the number of feedbacks you feel like you would like to share, or something that was a good feedback about the event?
But yeah, talking about the afterwards when people get home or they're traveling back and then they fill out our feedback survey, which is really nice and important when people actually fill it out.
Please
we love hearing feedback. Just how many times people say they had so much fun. Like you don't really expect to go to a professional development event and be like, that was so fun. That was amazing. I had a blast. You kind of expect, obviously they say they learn a lot, but it's always surprising to also hear that, it was fun, that they were excited, that they look forward to coming back, that they wouldn't miss it. Yeah.
So now we have a challenge, making something new for next year, something exciting for next year.
Yeah, we got to keep building it up again.
Keep building up again, right? Yeah. Sam, thanks so much for joining me here today.
Yeah.
So now, the last video of the recap of the day, I'm going to be sharing the Elite Design Awards video, the recap of that event, and then we're going to be talking about 2025 events and what to expect. Thanks, Sam.
We are here to celebrate you, visionaries, the creatives, the ones who take a blank canvas and somehow transform it into the heart of the home.
And the winner is Alison Bridges,
Steve Coons,
Michelle Bogle,
Harry Walder,
Abby Wolfsburg.
We all know that design is more than creating a beautiful space. It's about crafting environments that inspire everyday living.
The winner, Amelia Hall,
Michaela Becker,
Alana Lawrence,
Lisa Fury,
Abby Wasworth,
All right, fantastic. Again, for us, it's a huge pleasure to put events like this together. We have always a few goals in mind, right? Obviously, it must be fun, it must be enjoyable, but the main thing we want to do is to help you further your education and also build some network. We understand that we can provide some value to you all, but the biggest value can come from the community of designers that we have, when you are sharing with each other the best practices and the things you do all together. Without further ado now, I'm going to be talking about the events in 2025, what to expect, and what are going to be some of the changes we're going to have there. First, what to expect from 2025, right? In 2025, we're going to still be leaning strongly on education again. We want to invest even more on our disrupt sessions and also in our core tracks. We want to pour even more into educate and help you guys to do business better. We understand doesn't matter the level of business you are, if you are a small dealership or if you are a huge dealership with many employees, every one of our dealers in different stages have problems and things that they need some help with, and we want to be the ones helping you guys with education and with other solutions with that. To start off, I'm going to talk about Core Tracks, right? Core Tracks, if you don't know yet, is a different set of event. It's very focused, it's very intimate. It's an event for 10, 12 people. Sometimes we go 20, but it's normally around 10 people here, where we go into a room and we have only educational focus sessions. In the last year, we had educational sessions in marketing, how to do social media for designers and for the dealerships. Or also we had cabinetry component, lighting component, all those things, systems training, and all you need to do your job better. So one of the things I'm going to announce now as well, in 2025, we will have a Core Tracks focusing on owners only. This is an event that's not for managers, it's not for the designers, it's going to be for dealership owners only. I'm not going to announce the dates for that yet, but in the next loop, the next newsletter going out in 2 days from now, you're going to be able to express your interest in coming to this owner-only event. If that's the case, please select your name there, and as soon as we have that set, I'm going to send the invites. And obviously, for now, it's just like your express of interest. I don't want your commitment yet because you don't know the dates or where it's going to happen, but we will come back with owners meetings again, where we're going to get together to discuss the market, the trends, and the things we see for the future. Now, Core Tracks. We have two. We are here announcing the 4 dates we have for 2025. January 14 and 15, the first ones, and then you have April 22nd and 23rd, July 15th and 16th, and also November 18th and 19th. As you guys can see, it is focused on designers and installers. Okay, Marcos, but 2024 was also focused on designers and installers, and what's the difference now? When you come here now, in 2025, what's going to happen is we will have some sessions that are good for both, where designers and installers are going to be together, but we're also going to have designer-specific and installer-specific tracks, where we're going to be able to develop further what they need there. So that's one of the things we are changing now for 2025. We want to have some more specific content shared. We don't want to do something that's a little bit too high level that serves everyone. We want to do specific. So we're going to have a specific track for designers and another specific track for installers. And again, out of those 4 dates, we will have also the owners only meeting, which you will have the opportunity to get together with different business owners from different places and discuss more the business side of things and how to grow, how to hire better, how to retain your talent, all those topics that might help you to succeed in business, keep growing, and modernize your business for the future. And now the Academy XP. I'm not gonna keep holding the. I think I'm gonna wait 5 minutes more. Mandy, can you come over here? Let's do a TikTok dance. What do you think? Should we do a TikTok dance? No, I'm not. Let's talk about the XP. All right. Without further ado, here are the dates for the next XP. In 2025, we have only one XP happening, not two, only one. September 16th, 17th, and 18th. We are going to be coming back to 3 days again, because that way you can have a full day of educational sessions, disrupt. We are still on the plans on that. We're going to be announcing what are the speakers for those days. However, I can assure you one thing. We will have more than one track, maybe splitting between designers, installers, business owners, and then you can all get different contents tailored to what you need, what's your specific needs there. That's all I have for today. Thank you for staying with us so far. I know I passed a little bit the mark that normally people are expecting me to stay here or us to stay here. I hope you enjoy the day. And if you have any questions, you can send to us, talk to your CSRs, talk to your DDs, and we can flush that out. Have a blessed day and see you next time.